Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about trade entry filters, so make sure you stay tuned. If you want to be coached personally by Ernie himself, click the link in the description where you can find Ernie's trading service. Enjoy guys.
There are filters that we use when we get into a trade. The very first filter is that I do not want to pay more than 10% of the width of my fly. And that is so that I get a proper risk to reward or a proper asymmetry in my trade. And that 10% of the width, if you do the calculation, comes out to a 1 to 9 risk to reward, which is, if you've been trading iron condors and things like that, it's completely flipped what you're typically doing. Like a typical iron condor might be 9 to 1, 9 parts risk, 1 part reward. We don't do that. That is a loser way of trading. Yeah, you might have a high win rate and you get that small little win, but you're also putting yourself at tremendous risk. And that means drawdown. Tremendous risk means it's inevitable that you will hit that risk at some point and wipe out literally weeks of profits. What we do instead is we take very tiny risk and we're looking to make it even tinier so that we can gain an extraordinary risk to reward and achieve something or find something that is a convex trade. And that is a trade that is just falling off the cliff, just right where most other traders are deciding that they don't want to go there. Where most traders are saying, I don't want to go there. That's exactly where you want to be. Now, there are cases when you use that initial filter of 10%, and you'll find that convexity doesn't seem to be real close to where you normally would be. So in other words, at that 10%, then I go one more strike out and it's maybe down, 20 cents. I go out another strike and it's only down about 10 or 15 cents. I go out another strike and it's only another 10 or 15 cents. So you're not really dropping a lot as you go further out, meaning that convexity isn't quite there. It might be way further out. Is it worth searching for it and go way cheaper and go way like 4 or 5 or 6 more strikes just so you can get a massive drop in the price? The answer is probably not. 1 to 9 is a really solid ratio. There is a question here. Turning a symmetrical fly into a broken wing one, such as going from 30 to 30-25 wings, is a considerable way of sticking to desired short strikes while getting the fly cheaper. Yeah, and that is a technique, and what you're talking about is by just shifting, if the fly is wide enough, the center strike out by 1 strike, you can create a huge difference in the amount that you would pay for that fly and get it super cheap. But you're also doing other things that are making the trade itself a little bit more difficult in the long run. But there are some instances where that is a very viable way of trading your butterflies with a broken wing. I wouldn't use it as an end-all be-all, as the solution to paying cheaper prices, because you're definitely giving up a lot by doing that. You're giving up a lot in terms of the potential for your trade, at least for the majority of the instances that you'll experience. What I mean by that is that there's only so many trades that are going to get inside the profit tent. And when you are playing the profit tent in that manner, that only comprises about 10 to 15% of the trades. And yeah, you might be able to get much cheaper, but that also means that the trades that never reach the profit tent are also not going to be as fruitful. But we can look at the math and then go from there, and I'll show you the difference and the potential caveats to doing that. Let me just say this. There are times when gamma or volatility is low enough that it makes a lot of sense to do a broken wing. But in most cases, a symmetrical fly is definitely where you want to be. For me, it's about being consistent and then having something that you can measure from one trade to another and compare them and feel comfortable with it. But I do like playing with broken wings, but they are, from my point of view, an edge case trade.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're interested in having the tools you need to become a profitable Zero DTE trader, check out the link in the description. Take care guys.